Horoscope predictions.
Aries.
Today brings a steady, practical tone to your energy, Aries. Instead of feeling rushed or pulled in multiple directions, you may find yourself slowing down intentionally, choosing to manage your responsibilities with more structure and less urgency. Work, errands, and long-delayed tasks feel easier to approach because you're not relying on adrenaline, you're relying on clarity. The day encourages you to organize your physical and mental spaces, tie up loose ends. Later on, a conversation or small shift in someone's behavior may reveal something you hadn't fully noticed before. It isn't a dramatic discovery, just the kind that helps you understand a relationship or dynamic more realistically. You're learning the value of pacing yourself rather than burning out. By evening, you may feel more in control, more aware of what's next, and more capable of making decisions without pressure. Lucky colors: claret, steel, ember. Lucky numbers: 8, 11, 27.
Taurus.
Today feels calm but productive for you, Taurus. You may wake with a clearer sense of what you want to accomplish, and your steady approach helps you move through responsibilities with fewer obstacles. Whether you're handling financial matters, reorganizing your environment, or addressing something you've procrastinated on, the energy of the day supports practical follow-through. Conversations feel more grounded, and you may feel more patient. As the day goes on, someone may come to you for reassurance or advice, sensing your stable energy. Even if you don't say much, your presence alone brings comfort. You're finding balance between your inner world and outer obligations, and that stability opens space for emotional clarity. You're not chasing solutions, you're creating them by staying consistent. Lucky colors: clay, ink, moss. Lucky numbers: 3, 15, 9.
Gemini.
Your mind feels active but more organized than usual today, Gemini. Instead of bouncing between thoughts, you may find yourself breaking down ideas into clearer pieces, making decisions with less hesitation. This is a day for communication, planning, and tying up loose ends in work or personal matters. You may find that people are more receptive to your ideas because you're speaking with more intention and less uncertainty. By the afternoon, a social or work-related interaction may help clarify your role in a situation or reveal how others perceive your contributions. The insight is useful, not overwhelming, and helps you understand where to put your energy moving forward. Small adjustments in your habits or communication style bring noticeable improvements. You end the day feeling mentally lighter and more in command of your direction. Lucky colors: sky, umber, frost. Lucky numbers: 6, 18, 24.
Cancer.
Today encourages emotional steadiness, Cancer. Instead of feeling pulled by the moods of others, you may find yourself more grounded in your own thoughts, more aware of what you need, and less reactive overall. Household matters, routines, or personal responsibilities feel easier to take on because you're acting from a practical mindset rather than emotional obligation. It's a good day for getting organized. A familiar person may share something meaningful with you, or you may notice a subtle shift in a relationship dynamic. The clarity isn't heavy, it's straightforward and manageable. You're learning to prioritize your emotional well-being without guilt, and that maturity helps you respond to others more thoughtfully. The evening brings a quiet sense of relief, as if you finally understand what's been weighing on you and how to move forward. Lucky colors, pearl, slate, fern. Lucky numbers, 7, 22, 14.
Leo.
You step into the day with a sense of responsibility and focus. Leo, there's something about today's energy that pushes you to take charge, whether you planned to or not. Work tasks, personal goals, or unfinished commitments rise to the surface, and you're more prepared than usual to finally tackle them. You may find that others are turning to you for direction or motivation, even in small ways. Your grounded confidence sets the tone, helping you handle practical matters. Later in the day, you may notice a shift in someone's attitude toward you, perhaps more respect, more openness, or a clearer sense of boundaries. The interaction helps you understand where your influence is strong and where you need to make adjustments. You're not pushing for recognition today. You're building stability by being consistent, reliable, and intentional. Lucky colors, gold, charcoal, marigold. Lucky numbers, 2, 16, 28.
Virgo.
Today feels like a natural reset point for you. Virgo, you may feel drawn to structure your day more carefully, refine your plans, or address details you've been pushing aside. The energy supports organization, practicality, and thoughtful decision-making. Tasks that once felt overwhelming become manageable because you're approaching them with clarity and a steady pace. You may also feel a renewed interest in preparing for the days ahead, mapping out your responsibilities with more precision. You may gain insight into a problem that has been lingering in the background. The realization isn't emotional, it's logical. Your ability to step back and see the situation from a new angle helps you resolve something that has been draining your energy. The day ends with a sense of accomplishment, not because you did something dramatic, but because you handled things methodically and honestly. Lucky colors, olive, drift, stone. Lucky numbers, 4, 13, 20.
Libra.
Balance comes more naturally to you today, Libra, but in a calmer, more grounded way. You may find yourself simplifying your schedule, reducing unnecessary commitments, or setting boundaries where you've been overextending yourself. The day encourages realism, choosing what you can handle, letting go of what you can't, and approaching everything with a practical mindset. Conversations feel more direct, and you may find clarity. A moment of reflection or a subtle interaction helps you recognize what's been affecting your emotional balance. Rather than avoiding the truth, you're meeting it with level-headed understanding. This grounded awareness brings stability, helping you move forward with more confidence and less pressure. You end the day knowing exactly what deserves your attention and what no longer fits your life. Lucky colors, fog, coral, ivory. Lucky numbers, 11, 6, 25.
Scorpio.
There's a steady, observing quality to your energy today, Scorpio. You're paying attention to detail, timing, behavior without overanalyzing them. Practical tasks may demand your focus, but you handle them with your usual quiet determination. You're not in the mood for chaos or unnecessary drama. Instead, you prefer structure, efficiency, and clarity. The day supports thoughtful planning and disciplined follow-through. In the afternoon, you may notice subtle changes in a personal or professional relationship. You're seeing things as they are, not as you feared or hoped they would be. This realistic viewpoint gives you the ability to make calm, strategic decisions that support your long-term stability. By evening, your mind feels clearer, your priorities sharper, and your emotional energy more contained. Lucky colors: maroon, steel, onyx. Lucky numbers: 3, 19, 12.
Sagittarius.
Today carries a practical tone that might feel unusual for your usual fast-paced energy, Sagittarius. Instead of rushing ahead, you may find yourself slowing down to consider the long-term effects of your choices. Planning, financial decisions, and goal setting come into focus, and you're more disciplined than usual about organizing your thoughts. You may feel drawn to simplify your commitments to create more space for genuine growth. Later in the day, a conversation or piece of information may help you see something you've overlooked, something that could influence your next steps. The insight isn't dramatic, but it's meaningful enough to adjust your direction. You're becoming more intentional, more realistic, and more aligned with what truly works for you. Lucky colors: wheat, tick, shadow. Lucky numbers: 14, 5, 21.
Capricorn.
You approach the day with discipline and clarity, Capricorn. Responsibilities may feel heavier than usual, but you're fully prepared to handle them. Whether you're dealing with work-related tasks, long-term plans, or personal obligations, you're operating with a structured mindset that helps you stay focused and efficient. This is a day where your leadership naturally rises to the surface, even if you're not consciously trying to stand out. In the second half of the day, you may reassess a commitment or project that has been waiting for your attention. The practical insight you gain helps you make adjustments that will save time, energy, or resources. You're not seeking perfection, you're seeking longevity, sustainability, and clarity. By evening, you feel more aligned with your goals and more confident in your strategy. Lucky colors: pine, ash, Terra. Lucky numbers: 8 to 30.
Aquarius.
Your thoughts are steady and purposeful today, Aquarius. You may find yourself revisiting a plan, reorganizing your schedule, or analyzing a situation that requires a more realistic approach. You're thinking less about possibility and more about practicality, what you can actually do, what you can commit to, and what needs to be adjusted. Communication flows smoothly, and you may find it easier to articulate your ideas without overcomplicating them. In the afternoon, you may gain clarity about a relationship dynamic or ongoing responsibility. The insight helps you recognize where your energy has been well spent and where you may need to pull back. This balanced, rational perspective helps you feel more in control of your direction. You end the day feeling mentally refreshed, grounded, and ready for what's ahead. Lucky colors: graphite, azure, teal. Lucky numbers: 10, 23, 7.
Pisces.
The day brings a clearer emotional landscape for you, Pisces. Instead of drifting through feelings, you may find yourself observing them with more structure and understanding. Practical tasks feel more manageable today, especially those involving your home, routines, or personal responsibilities. This grounded energy helps you reconnect with the parts of your life that bring peace, stability, and a sense of order. Later in the day, a simple moment perhaps, a conversation, memory, or quiet pause may reveal something you've been subconsciously working through. The clarity isn't overwhelming. It's gentle and helpful. You're learning how to maintain emotional balance while taking care of everyday responsibilities. By evening, you may feel more grounded than you have in days. Lucky colors: lilac, drift, silver. Lucky numbers 13, 4, 18.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video for more daily star wisdom. Let me know your sign in the comments and how this day unfolds for you. I'll see you tomorrow for another celestial check-in. Thank you so much for watching.